So coming into our squats, feet are hip width apart, arms along by your side, and we're just bending through the knees. Keep the knees in line with the toes, and then exhale, draw up. Inhale, and then exhale. Just warming up the legs here, because we've got our legs and our glute session. Inhaling and exhaling. Sticking your bottom back, belly buttons drawing into spine. Shoulders are down, exhaling, drawing up. Good. Let's do 6 more here. We've got our last 5. Exhale, drawing up, a slight squeeze in the bottom as you draw up. Nice. We've got our last 3. 2 to go. Exhale, draw up, and we've got our last one here. Coming down again, we've got 10 little pulses. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up tall, 10 more squats. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Actually, as I lengthen through my arms, I can feel my triceps from the other day. Inhale and exhale. Drawing your belly button to spine. Let's do 5 more here. That knees in line with the second toe. We've got our last 4. Sending your bottom back for 3. We've got 2. And our last one here, coming down again. We've got 10 little pulses. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up tall. Nice work. I'm going to face to the side so I can show you this. But with our leg, we're going to stand on our left leg, draw our right leg up into tabletop, reach our arms long. From here, I want you to bend through the left knee, step back, come into a nice lunge position. Your arms are coming down by your side. And then again, exhale, drawing up. So it's a bit of a balance challenge. And then stepping back into that nice deep lunge position. Draw that leg back into tabletop, reaching back here. Exhale, drawing up. Feeling this through the calf as well. Draw your belly button in. Exhale, drawing up. Let's do 5 more like this. We've got our last 4, concentrating here. Nice. 3 to go. Exhale, drawing up. Our last 2. Good. 1 more here. Keep that leg back. Draw your hands in front. You're going to lift up your upper body and then lower. Lift up the upper body just a little bit and then inhale to lower. You're going to start to feel it through the left glute and the left quad. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. We've got 6 more here. We've got our last 5. Belly buttons in. 4 to go. Exhale, drawing up. Our last 3, starting to feel that burn through the quad. 2 to go. And our last one here, lower yourself down again. We're adding in little running legs. So opposite arm, opposite leg, and then reach back. 10 here. 9, keep that bend. 8, 7, we've got 6, 5, 4, 3 to go. 2, last one here. Reach that right leg back, hands onto your hips. We're going to lift off the right leg for 10, 9, 8, left leg is burning, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, almost there, 2, last one here, standing up, shake out the left leg, feel it through the left glute, left quad. Nice work coming into us.
That's funny.
I know, mine too. Alright, feet hip width apart. We're going to inhale, adding those squats again. Exhale, draw up. Inhaling, setting that bottom back. Exhale, draw up. Shoulders down, chest is wide. Belly buttons in, sticking your bottom out. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's do 5 more here before we add in some pulses. We've got our last 4. 3 to go, slight squeeze at the top. Our last 2. 1 more here. Coming down again, holding it here. 10 little pulses. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up tall. We've got 10 squats again. Inhaling and exhaling. Really warming up those legs, getting all that blood pumping. Let's do 7 more here. We've got 6, 5 to go. That knee striking in line with the second toe. Last 4, 3 to go. We've got 2. Last one here. Coming down again. 10 little pulses. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up tall. All right, we're going to bring our right leg, that's our stabilizing leg. Our left leg's coming into tabletop. Reach your arms long. We're stepping back with our left leg. Draw your arms back by your hips. Exhale, standing up nice and tall. Really using the abdominal muscles, controlling your balance. Inhale, reaching back. Exhale, driving up. Nice and control this movement. Exhaling, pressing through that right foot. Inhaling. Exhaling. Good. Let's do 5 more like this. We've got our last 4. 3 to go. Exhale, driving up. Our last 2. Starting to feel it in the calf. 1 more here. Good. Reaching that left leg back again. Draw your hands to your chest. You're leaning your upper body forward. Then exhale, driving up. Inhaling, reaching forward. Exhale, driving up. Keep the hips trucking forwards so they're not opening up to the sides. Inhaling and exhaling. Belly buttons to spine. Using your breath, feeling that burn through the quad and the glute. We've got 5 more here. Our last 4. 3 to go. We've got 2. Nice. Our last one here. Lean forward again. Adding in the running arms and the legs. Drawing that left leg in. Keeping that bend through the right leg. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 8 more here. We've got our last 7. 6 to go. 5, 4. Leg is on fire. 3 to go. 2. Last one here. Step that leg back. Keep that bend through the right leg lifted up for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Almost there, last one. Oops, I lost my balance at the end. All right, check out that right leg. That was such a killer, that one. You feel it through the quad and the glutes there. All right, coming into a wide squat position. We're just drawing down and then exhale, sending up. So our feet are externally rotated at about 30 degrees. Inhaling and then exhaling. Slight squeeze as you draw up. Inhale, exhale. Belly buttons in. Nice. Shoulders are down. Chest is wide. Let's just do 4 more here. We've got our last 3. 2 to go. And 1 more here. Coming down again. We've got 10 little pulses. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up nice and tall. Bend down again. And with your left or right leg, you're going to internally rotate it and then turn your left leg. So you're coming into a bit of a lunge position. From here, we're inhaling, bending down. Exhale, drawing up. Inhale to bend. Exhale, draw up. You can add in arms if you wish. Shoulders are down. Hips are tracking forward. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's do 5 more here. 4 to go. Exhale, drawing up. Our last 3. 2 to go. Reach out through that back leg. Last one here. Come down, 10 little pulses. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, standing up nice and tall. Open out through the middle, over to the other side now. Bend through both knees and draw up. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale again. Our pelvis is tracking forward. Using your breath. Shoulders are down, belly button's in. Gaze is forward. 5 more here. 4 to go. Our last 3. 2. And our last one here. Coming down again. We've got 10 little pulses. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Come down low. 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up tall. Rotate back through center. 10 wide squats and then 10 pulses to finish this little set. Inhale, exhale. 9 to go. 8. Nice and strong through the legs for 7. 6 to go. 5. Good. 4. Shoulders are down. Our last 3. We've got 2. And our last one here, coming down again. 10 pulses. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up tall, just shake out those legs. Whew, nice work, my heart rate is through the roof. Okay, last little bit here. We're adding in our curtsy lunges, which we've done before, but we're adding in a little knee raise. So step out your right leg, and with your left toes are out about 20 degrees, or at 11 o'clock, let's say. You're gonna inhale, step back. You can bring your hands to your chest, and then exhale, draw up, draw your right knee up to your right elbow, and then stay on that same leg. So it's a bit of a coordination challenge. It's definitely a balance challenge, and we're working through that glute. If raising the knees too difficult, just stand up, tap the right toe, and then step back again. Whichever feels more comfortable. Let's do 4 more here. We've got our last 3. 2 to go. Exhale, driving up. And we've got our last one here, stepping back. We've got 10 pulses. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up tall. Nice work. Shake out that left leg. Whew. Alrighty. Now I've got to repeat that on the right leg. Step that right toe out at about 1 o'clock. Step the left leg out. We're drawing it behind us, bending deep in that right knee. Exhale, draw that left knee up. Inhaling and exhaling. So we're challenging our balance. We're also working into our abdominals. Inhaling and exhaling. Using your breath. Remember, you've always got the option of stepping out the toe instead. Whichever feels better. Let's do 5 more here. Last 4. We've got 3 to go. 2. Our last one here. Step down again, 10 pulses. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 to go. 4, 3, 2, last one. Stand up tall, shake out that right leg. Oh, well done. Oh, my heart rate is up. This is good. Standing with our feet hip width apart, bend through both knees. You're going to imagine you're going to feel this through your inner thighs. Shift your weight over onto that left leg. Reach or sweep the right leg out. From here, you're going to lift it up, place it down, and then using your inner thighs, you're going to drag that leg back in. And then again, reach that right leg out long. Lift it up, use your abductors. Draw it back in. And again, reach the right leg out long. Lift it up, draw it back in. We're maintaining that bend throughout that left leg. If that bends too much, just keep the left leg long. Step out the right leg, lift it up, and then draw it back in. We've always got options here. Good, bending through that knee, reaching out that right leg. Exhale, drawing it up, Sweeping it back in. 5 more here. Using your breath. Our last 4. Good. Keep bending through that left knee if you can. 3 to go. Our last 2. Shoulders are down. Good. 1 more here. Good. Sweeping that leg in. Just swapping over sides straight away. Weights on your right leg. Sweep out that left leg. Draw it up. Lower it down. Drag it in using your inner thigh. Inhaling. Draw it up. Drawing it back in. Using your breath. Controlling this movement. Bend a little deeper into that right leg if you can. Shoulders are down. Gaze is forward. Nice work. Getting that heart rate under control. Good. Let's do 5 more here. Nice. Sweeping it in. Our last 4. Good. We've still got that bend through the right knee. 3 to go. Firing up that quad again. Our last 2. Good work. And our last one here. Dragging that leg in. Standing up nice and tall. Well done. We've done a lot of standing leg work. We're definitely going to feel that tomorrow. We're coming down to the mat now. Standing with your feet hip width apart. We're coming into our roll downs. I'm going to get you to nod your chin to your chest. Keep your hips stacked in line with your knees and your ankles. And bring your hands to the mat. Just coming into your roll downs. If you are tight through the hamstrings, just have a slight bend through the knees. Exhale, straighten through those legs. Restack that spine one at a time. 1 more here. Nod your chin to your chest. Rolling down 1 vertebrae at a time. Reach your fingertips to the mat. Lengthen out through the hamstrings. Fold over. Exhale, restack up nice and tall. On this next one, we're going to walk out into a plank position. Reaching those hands down towards the ground. They're going to find their way to the mat. You're going to walk yourself out into a plank position. We're holding here for 30 seconds. Let's go. Keep pressing away from the floor. Pull that mat apart, bottoms down, belly buttons in. Using your breath. 20 more seconds here. Legs are long. Keep pressing away from the floor. And feel like you're pulling the mat apart with both hands. 10 more seconds. Nice work, we're almost there. We've got our last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees down. On this one, you're just going to reach your arms out long. Keep your bottom high. And just keep those arms long. So you're almost trying to get your chest down to the mat. But your bottom or your hips are in line with your knees still. And it's going to feel like a really nice thoracic stretch here. Use your breath. Inhale. And exhale. Getting deeper into that spine. Inhaling again. And then exhaling. 1 more breath here. Inhale. And then exhale. Nice. From here, folding yourself forward. You're coming down onto your side now. So, you're going to prop yourself up. Knees are bent and bring the knees in line with the hips. You can place your right hand in front or onto your hip, whichever feels more comfortable. From here, we're opening up that top leg and closing it. Opening up the top leg and closing it, holding nice and steady throughout the abdominals. And with your waist, you want to keep pressing away from the floor. We don't want to be sinking into that arm like this. Keep it active. Opening up the top leg and closing. Working into that glute med. Keep pressing away from the floor. Opening it up. Closing. 5 more like this. Good. Using your breath. Our last 4. 3 to go. 2. Last one here. Keep that leg up. Reach the leg long. Bend it. Reach the leg long. So pointing those toes and lengthening out through that leg. So the only thing that's really moving is the bottom half of the leg. Reaching it long and bending. 5 more like this. We've got our last 4. 3 to go. 2. Nice work. Last one here. Bending that knee. Don't let it come down. We're sweeping it back, hold steady through the pelvis. Inhale, draw it forward. So use your lower abs here. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, drawing it forward. Keeping that leg lifted, so we want it in line with the hip. And we've still got that 90-degree angle through that leg. Great. Inhaling and exhaling. Nice work. Starting to feel this now through the glute. Can we do 5 more? Our last 4. Keep pressing away from that mat. 3 to go. Exhale, drawing it forward. Our last 2, using your breath. Good, last 1 here. Sweep that leg forward, hold it here. Tiny little circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse those circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep that leg back. Same deal. 5 circles here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep that leg forward. Lower it down. Tap out that glute. Oh, it really gets in there. When you're ready, lying yourself all the way down. Bring your right leg in front. We're still going to work the inner thighs. Flex your left foot here. When you flex the left foot, or when you flex a foot, you're going to feel it more through the inner thigh. I want you to exhale, float the left leg off. Inhale to lower it down. Keep that leg long. It's almost as though you're reaching that heel out towards the opposite wall. Inhaling and exhaling here, using your breath. Sweeping that leg up. Keep reaching that heel out long. Inhale, exhale. The only thing that's moving is that bottom leg. Nothing else. Can we do 5 more here? Our last 4. We've got 3, 2 to go. Last one here. Circle that bottom leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse those circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can we finish with 20 pulses? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg down. Well done. All right. With this top leg, we're going to lengthen it out. And from here, we've still got our right hand in front. I want you to lift off that right leg. I want you to sweep it forward as far as you can without losing any pelvic stability. Pulse the leg up here, and then you're going to draw it back just a little bit behind you. If you would like more stability, you can prop yourself up onto that elbow, how we had it before. So you can sweep that leg forward, pulse it, 1, 2, flex the foot, exhale, draw it back, point the toes. Inhale, sweeping that leg forward, flex the toes, pulsing 1, 2. Pointing that toe, drawing it back just a little bit further behind you. And then again, reaching that leg forward, keep pressing away from the floor, flex the toes, pulse 1, 2, point the toe, reach it back. Feeling it through the glute, feeling it through the side waist. And this one's a bit of an endurance exercise. Flex the toes, pulse 1, 2, point the toes, draw the leg back. Let's do 2 more here. Sweeping that leg forward, flex the foot, pulsing 1, 2. Exhale, drawing back. Almost finished. Just sweeping that leg forward, flex the toes, pulsing 1, 2, and then drawing it back, point the toes, bring it in line with the legs, lower down. You should feel that through the glute med as well. All right, once we've got you here, we're swapping over to the other side. We're coming into that glute position, so we're propping ourselves up onto our elbow. Shoulders are in line with the elbow, knees are in line with the hips here. And when we're ready, we're going to exhale, float that left leg off, inhale to lower down. Exhale, float the left leg off, inhale to lower down. So work into that glute med. All we want is that knee to be in line with the hip and that ankle to be in line with the knee still. Exhale, drawing it up, inhale to lower down. Keep pressing away from that floor, so we're working through that side waist and that lat, also your shoulders being engaged. Opening and closing, nice work. 5 more here. We've got our last 4, We've got 2. Last one here, keep the leg up, extend it long, and then bend. Reaching that leg long, and then bending. So just extending it. Imagine someone's got strings at the end of your toes, and they're reaching them out long. And then bend just to 90 degrees. Extend, and then bend. Let's do 5 more here. Our last 4. We've got 3 to go. 2, keep pressing away from that floor. Last one here, keep that leg up, we're sweeping it back. And then exhale, drawing it forwards. Inhale, sweeping it back. Exhale, drawing it forwards. Holding nice and steady throughout the abdominals. We're not letting that pelvis move back and forth. We're in control. It's just our legs sweeping back and forth. This really challenges the glute. Inhaling and exhaling, pressing away from that floor. 4 more here before we add in our circles. We've got our last 3. Almost there. 2 to go. Good. And we've got our last one here. Sweep that leg forward, tiny circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse those circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep that leg back, circling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And reverse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg down. Nice work. Tap out the glute. And then lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Because we've got our inner thigh work. So bring that left leg in front. Right foot is flexed now. We're going to exhale, float the right leg off. Inhale to lower it down. So we want the whole leg to float off the mat. And imagine your heel is digging into some dirt. So you're really keeping that foot flexed. Exhale, floating it off. Inhale to lower down. Working through the glutes. Good. Exhale, floating it up. Inhale to lower down. Can we do 6 more here before we come into our circles? Our last 5. We've got 4. 3 to go. Work that inner thigh. Our last 2. 1 more here. Circling that inner thigh for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse those circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finishing off with 20 pulses. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Lower it down. Nice work here. Drawing yourself up. We've got our side kick. So back into that little mermaid position. Our left hand's in front now. We're reaching that left leg off the right leg. We're sweeping that leg forward as far as you can. Flex the toes, pulse for 2. And then drawing it back, point the toes just a little bit further behind you. Inhale, sweeping it forward. Flex the toes, pulse. Exhale, drawing it back. Keep that leg in line with the hip. Working the lower abdominals and working the endurance of the side leg as well. Inhale, sweeping it forward. Keep pressing away from the floor, holding steady through the belly, using your breath. And exhale back, inhaling. Our leg is long. Exhale, draw it back, working into that glute, starting to feel it kick in. We're not allowing it to rest on the leg. Let's do 4 more here. Good. We've got our last 3. Reaching it back. Keep pressing away from the floor. 2 to go. Nice. And we've got our last one. Flex the foot. Pulse it up. Point the toes. Draw it back in line. Lower down. Nice work. From here, we're going to roll onto our back. Lower yourself down. We're going to float our legs into tabletop. From here, we're interlacing our hands together. Place the hands behind your head. We're going to exhale, work into our upper body. Inhale to lower down. Exhaling, drawing up. Inhale to lower down. So with your sit bones, you want them nice and heavy on the mat. And we've got that neutral spine as well. Exhale, scooping up. Inhale to lower down. Can we do 5 more like this? We've got our last 4, 3 to go. Exhale, drawing up. Our last 2. Good. And our last one here. Hold that chest lift. Can you toe tap down both legs and then exhale, draw up. If it's too challenging with both legs, just do a single leg here and control that movement. Let's do 6 more. We've got our last 5, scooping up that little bit higher. 4 to go. 3, exhale, drawing up. Our last 2, nice work. And 1 more here. Keep that chest lift, reach the legs long and then bend. And extend the legs long and bend. We've got 6 more here, working to our abs. Our last 5. 4 to go. Our last 3, belly button to spine. 2 to go. And our last one here. Good, lower the legs down. Lower the upper abdominals and place your hands down by your side. Nice work. All right, feet are hip width apart. We're coming into our bridging. Inhale here. That deep belly breath, expand the rib cage. And exhale, imprint your spine into the mat, peel your tailbone off, lifting up the hips, coming high into your shoulder girdle. Good, from here, draw your belly button to spine, roll yourself down, 1 vertebrae at a time, release your tailbone at the end. And then again, peeling that tailbone off, pressing evenly through both heels, lifting off the hips. And then draw your belly button to spine, roll yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time, release your tailbone at the end. I'm sure you can feel your glutes, I can definitely feel mine. And then again, exhale, tilting that pelvis back, lifting off nice and high, holding it up here. We're just going to lift up our heels and then lower down. So really squeeze into the glutes to keep the hips lifted. 10 to go, 9, 8, we've got 7, working those hamstrings too for 6, 5 to go, our last 4, 3 to go, 2, last one here, keep the heels lifted, come down halfway, exhale, squeeze through the glutes for 10, we've got 9, 8 to go, our last 7, using your breath for 6, we've got 5, nice work, 4 to go, 3, exhale, squeezing up, our last 2, and 1 more here. Keep the heels lifted, just roll yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. Release the tailbone, release the heels. Nice work. Float those legs back into tabletop because we've got our move of the week, which is the hundreds. So from here, we're going to peel our neck off, reach those hands forward so they're reaching towards the opposite wall. Start pulsing those arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 20. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 30. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40. Peel up that little bit higher. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. Extend those legs long if you wish. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 60. Lower them down. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90. Last 10. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100. Draw your knees in. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. Well done. We worked the abdominals hard. Just place the feet down onto the mat. Bring your hands out on either side and just drop your knees from side to side. You might feel a little crack in the back, but it feels nice to open up through the side waist. Draw back through center and then over to the left hand side here. Keep the shoulder blades attached to the mat. Drawing over back through center using your obliques and just let them hang over to the side. Get that release throughout the spine. Draw back through center, over to the left. Nice. Draw back through center. And can we roll over to our side again? Because we've got our side waist, or our side planks to finish. So if you would like a modification, bend through that right knee. The left leg is reaching long and you can press away. So that just takes a bit of the weight off because you've got that leg bent. If you would like to add on more of a challenge, bring the left leg in front, right leg behind. Keep your elbow in line with your shoulder, and we're exhaling, pressing away from the floor. You can reach your left arm up. We're holding here for 15 seconds. Good, keep pressing away from that floor. Nice. Using your breath, we've got 5 more seconds here. Our last 4, 3 to go, 2, and 1. Lower down, just have a little breather. On this next one, we're adding in our thread the needles, but if the thread the needles too difficult, just hold the side plank. All right, when we're ready, you're going to exhale, press away from that floor again, reach the left arm up. With the thread the needles, you're going to draw that left hand through that gap, lift up the hips and rotate. We've got 9 more here. 8 to go. Our last 7, 6, 5 to go, almost there. 4, lifting up those hips. 3 to go, using your breath. Our last 2, and 1 more here. Nice work, lowering it down. Oh, well done. Swapping over to the other side. We've got our side plank. We've got a 15-second hold, 10 thread the needles. Then we're coming into our warm down. All right, if you want that modification, bend through the left knee, reach the right leg long, lift up the hips. Otherwise, bring your right leg forward, left leg behind. And when we're ready, we've got a 15-second hold coming up right now. Keep pressing away from that floor, using your breath, using your waist. Good work. We've got 5 more seconds. Our last 4, 3 to go, 2, 1. Lowering down. Good, have a little breather. We've got our 10 thread the needles. Nice work. Alrighty, when we're ready, exhaling, pressing away, lifting up the hips. Let's thread that needle through and draw up. We've got 9. 8 to go, lifting up the hips and rotating them around. We've got 7, 6 to go. Our last 5, 4, 3 to go, almost there. Our last 2, nice work. And 1 more here, lowering down. Good work, alrighty. Coming into your warm down as promised. So with this move, we're coming down into like a plank position. I promise it's a warm down, but we're coming into a plank position. And from here, we're going to bend through the elbows, kind of lower ourselves down. And then as your chest comes to the mat, I want you to press up almost like our swan. So it's a bit of extension here. From here, lead with the bottom. Keep the arms onto the mat, and we're reaching our bottom back. Draw your chest down to the mat. So it's a bit like chaturanga in yoga. Just a nice flow for the body. And from here, I want you to tuck the tailbone in so you're rounding through the back. And it's almost like a Mexican wave through the spine. Draw your shoulders over your wrists again. Reach the legs out long, coming into that plank. Lower yourself down. Chest comes to the floor. Press evenly through both hands, lifting off the chest. Bending the knees, sending the bottom up high. Reach the arms out long. Try and get that chest aiming towards the mat. Opening up through the thoracic here. Good. Tuck that tailbone in, rounding through the spine. Drawing your wrist, shoulders over your wrist. Last one here, reach those legs back. Lowering yourself down, chest to the mat. Pressing up into that swan position. Lift up the hips. Arms are still reaching long, forehead's coming onto the mat. Just take an inhale here. And then exhale, release. 1 more breath, inhaling here. And then exhaling, releasing. Good, from this position, come into a 4-point kneeling. I want you to bring your left hand, you're going to thread it through your right arm and leg, and try and get your left shoulder onto the mat. Press to that right hand, draw the left arm back, and then thread it through again. It's a really nice rotation of the thoracic. and then draw through. We've got one more like this. We're reaching over with your right arm. Can you extend it? So it's an even deeper stretch again. And just take a breath here. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhaling. And then exhaling. Take your right hand, place it in that first position, press away from the floor, bring the left hand to the mat. And we're going to thread our right arm through, bring the right shoulder to the mat, exhale, press away. And then again, threading it through, bringing that right shoulder blade to the mat, exhale, pressing away. On this next one, we're going to hold it down there. Reach the left arm long, just get a deeper stretch again. Inhaling, and then exhaling. Inhaling, and exhale. Good. Place your left hand onto the mat, press away. And we're coming down onto our bottom. We're stretching out our glutes. So coming into our pigeon stretch, reach the left leg long, place the right leg over the left, and wrap your left arm around that right leg. If you want a deeper stretch, bend the left leg. You're going to feel it into that glute med. Open up through the chest. Try and look over your right shoulder. Inhale here. And then exhale. Really sink into that stretch. Let that glute open up. Inhaling again. And then exhaling. Rotating around even further if you can. Last breath here. Inhaling. And then exhale. Release. Swapping over to the other side. So extending that right leg out long. If you want, you can keep that right leg long. Just draw the left leg over, or if you want a deeper stretch, bend that right knee. Place the right hand over that left thigh. Rotate around. Look behind that left shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale. Deepen that stretch. 2 more breaths. Exhale. Last one here. And release. Good. Relax that left leg. I hope you enjoyed the leg and glute class. You're all